Hi guys, and welcome back to my 1955 home renovation. It has been about 6 weeks since my last video. Lots has gone on, I'm glad to say. The builders have built up the first floor level. We've got some steels in, which you might be able to see behind me, and we're ready to start running the floor joists and extend up to the second floor and attack the roof and everything else, and actually start in the old house, which is behind me here, which has barely been touched. Sorry for not posting in a while. I've been extremely busy with loads of work for clients and had all sorts of things at home, like my daughter having laryngitis and a horrible thing called oral thrush, where she had loads of ulcers on her tongue. So it's been a long time that I've been actually able to get here for a long time and actually film something. Let me show you around and I can talk about everything that's gone on. And I've also got some time-lapse footage at some point in the video that I'll put in the description below of everything that's been going on, showing the blocks going up, which is quite cool to see. So at the back here now, so this is the old back of the old house, as you can see, and we are in the single story ground floor extension, which turns into here, and then behind that steel, you can see that half-a-ton steel that went in the other day. You have what will be the double story side extension, which was obviously going to go all the way in this space here. So starting from the front, this is going to be split into two areas here. We're going to have Lydia's playroom in this corner here, and then there's going to be sort of a small room with a door, like two French doors in the middle, or open, for sort of a coffee room or another office in the front here. So if you imagine that window would be in one room, we can put a stud wall wherever we want in between those windows, probably have a bigger playroom and a smaller office over here, and then we're going to have a corridor where this window is and where this drain pipe was, not drain pipe, sorry, the waste for the toilet was. We're going to knock through and have a corridor into this whole area. So the two rooms here, and then what will be our large living room space, which is going to be all of this in front of me here. And we've really got to work hard to make that look nice, because at the moment it's just sort of a boring rectangle, so we need to add some nice features to it. But we've started by putting in a window at the side here to bring some light in, a small amount admittedly, from the side. And then we're going to have our patio doors here with a thin window either side. Obviously the finished floor level is all the way up at this, where the black is, so it looks a lot taller than it's going to be. It's still going to be a nice height, about 2.5 meters I believe, downstairs. So patio doors with two large windows either side, and then there's going to be a stud wall across here with a sliding door in, or doors in, being able to close this living room off. And then once we're through here, this will be our dining area and kitchen. So this will be bifold doors or sliding doors, we haven't decided yet. And then in this corner is going to be our kitchen. So we went for a bit of different. Some people used to usually put a window in the middle here. We've gone for two either side to make it a bit of a different look. And then we've also got the window here, which will probably be where our sink is, to look out to the garden. I'll jump up here in a second and show you the view from all the way around there. So what we're planning over the next couple of days is skylights. So basically I get all my skylights from a company called EOS Rooflights. That's EOS Rooflights. They deliver to the whole of the UK, but they're based in London. They're really good for high quality roof lights at normal prices, sort of regular prices, and they do like triple glazed, aluminium, all the best stuff. What I'm basically planning is a thin one back here. So the kitchen's going to be in an L shape like this, with an island here, and I don't want the skylight over the island because I want to hang pendants there. So I was thinking of having a long strip one there to bring in light from this way, and then two more. One more of a standard size, maybe 2x1, at the centre of this bifold or sliding doors up here, and then another one in this living room just to bring some light into the living room as well. Probably the same size as that dining one there, 2x1. So I've just got to decide on what sizes I go for. Then I'm going to order from EOS Rooflights, and then that's the exciting part. My builders can build the flooring to suit their measurements of the upstand and everything, and we can start getting some windows and glazing in here, which is a really nice part. Let's hop up on the scaffold and I'll show you around, and then I will go inside the old house. So let's go up this wonky ladder. I can show you a good view of everything. So the back garden has still got plenty of room. So the patio, I imagine, if you imagine there's a metre here where the scaffolding is, we'll go another couple of metres out there, maybe 4 metres or 5 metres as a patio. That's what I'm planning the whole way across. And then I've just got to work hard on getting that garden ship shape, which is a long way off, filling that pool with soil. I've put the holes in it so the water drains, albeit slowly. I'm still pretty happy with the size. And then from up here you can see really cool view of the space of what we're going for, with the double side that we're going all the way up here. We've got to adjust this whole roof, and what's interesting, I don't know if many of you have seen this before, concrete guttering, so that's all got to go. My architect says not only is it annoying, but it's also not very good at its job, so it's got to go, and it's really unsightly as well. So I think it's going to be buried a little bit down the wall, so it's going to be a real job getting that out. So the whole roof's coming off, and then we're redoing the rafters and the tiles to bring it up to sort of modern standards and improve the look of it. And then we're coming all the way across over here and obviously affecting the pitch. And then at the side, we're just going for a flat roof in all of this here. So this is about 4.3 meters to external, giving us 4.15, 4.2 internally. And all of this is going to be a flat roof in this section. And then you can see this big steel. 2 guys got that in on their own, weighing 1/2 a ton, which is fairly impressive. Front garden's a bit of a mess. Could use a grabber lorry to come and get some bits. And then you can see those windows of the playroom. But obviously not much has been done here. Let's take you back and show you the inside of the house. I can show you the drainage as well that's happened. A lot of the drainage is under this scaffolding, so I can't really show you, I don't think, but you might be able to have a glimpse down there. Let's try and sort this ladder out a bit better. It's better. So you can see the drainage was all down here. It's all been covered now. We've got a stack here, and then they run a drain into here, and you can also see the salt of the path running into a drain down there as well. And I'll show you inside. So I didn't want any drain pipes on display in the extension that needed boxing in or everything. So what we've done is we've had to dig out the concrete floor. So I've got concrete floor the whole way down here, and we've dug this out, and it'll come down here, which is this room. If I zoom out, is the old kitchen, and it's going to be a corridor from the front door here. So you walk in, this whole wall's coming out and the steel's going across here. This is all open. We've got a corridor down here to the extension, which is now a bit easier to visualise. Downstairs loo going in here, and a cloakroom going in here, with that corridor I mentioned earlier going that way. And that allows us to bring the soil pipe in the toilet, and we can box it in the wall and hide it a bit better. I don't mind seeing some boxing in the toilet, but the other alternative was boxing it in here, where this wall's been removed, and I just don't think in a new extension you should see boxing in if you can avoid it. Hence why it's nice to have that still there, because that'll be hidden in the floor forever, and you'll never see it. We are also having another steel across there, exactly the same size as that, but lighter as well. And then that drain pipe runs this way as well into another drain out the side there near the back of the garage. So the rest of the house, not much has happened, but I'll take you on a tour in case people haven't seen this before. So this is the living room. This is what we're calling the gold bars. Very expensive insulation for the cavity. That was about £4,500 worth. Fortunately, it's all going to be used up soon. Got a downstairs loo, which is turned into that corridor. These stairs are flipping to go that way. My job was removing this chimney, which has been removed. Most of it's been removed now. And then I can't wait to take out that wall once the steel goes in as well. Coming up the stairs, you can see the fruits of my labour a bit. I haven't had time to come back and tidy, unfortunately, even though I did it months ago. That chimney breast has been removed the whole way up, and it's really opened up all of this. And I've also removed what was the bathroom, big pink bathroom there, wall going around there into a back bedroom, and a wall going there into a storage. So I've done all that myself, but it's been months since I've actually done any work here. This bedroom hasn't changed. I've thrown a few cables in to get ready for everything. And now out here you can start to see the flat roof that will be on the single story extension. I'd love to have one of those green roofs out there. It just depends how much money's left at the end, because it's going to be such an expensive build, and I want to do things like the driveway, which can just eat money. But my brother's business, Great Escape Garden Rooms, do those green roofs, and they just look so good. So I really hope I can afford that. But it's about a 14-metre wide roof by 4 metres, so it's going to tot up very quickly. So I don't think it will be a job for this year or next year, but we'll see. So basically the project timeline is, hopefully, the builders next week are putting in that steel down the side here, and then they can do all the floor joists and build out for my skylights once I tell EOS Rooflights what sizes I want. And then we can then build up the blocks to the second floor down the side, and then they can start getting on the roof and in the loft. We've got a few rafters to upgrade to 7 or 8 inches. Yeah, and we can really crack on with the build. My side of things won't probably start till January, so the builders will be sort of hopefully getting the roof on and everything this side of 2023, and in 2024 my guys can come in and we can start all the fun stuff. It's the internal stuff, and I can do a lot more videos. Obviously the builders are working really hard, but sometimes from week to week it doesn't look like much has happened. That steel, for example, took half a day to get in with 2 guys. So it could be quite slow work, but I'm really excited to get going with my stuff and start seeing the changes, and hopefully my family and I can move in middle to late next year. Our daughter's birthday is September, so I'd love to be in before then in some way or the other, but we'll have to see. But thanks to everyone for watching and subscribing, and thanks for being patient on this video. Love to hear your thoughts on what we're doing, any ideas we can have to get some features in that lounge. It's just a big rectangle at the moment, and this is a 1950s property, so we don't have like nice bay windows or fireplaces in the living room. So I really like some ideas about how we can make that a really attractive space, whether it's putting in a fireplace or some sort of woodwork to make a feature of something. I'd really like to know what you guys recommend. So thanks everyone watching. If you're doing your own renovation, ping me a message, and I'll see you on the next one.